So, about 12 years ago, I was not at all in a good place in my life. I was absolutely miserable working a job that I hated. I didn't have any money. I had a child, and I was in a relationship that was horrible. And I was just miserable. And I read A New Earth by Eckhart. Some people say Tolle, some people say Toll. But anyway, I read a book by him called A New Earth. And I'll never ever forget that reading that book, I was so fascinated by it because I had never read any book on spirituality or self help at all. And there was this page where he talked about how we are not our thoughts, we are the awareness behind them, we are the observer of them. And when I read that, my whole body had chills, like it was so strong, and I knew that my soul was talking to me. And that moment, I became fascinated with spirituality, with getting to know myself on a deeper level. I became obsessed with understanding the mind and how it works, and understanding how to reprogram my mind to become, I wanted to be that stillness within that observed the thoughts and had complete control over them. And anyway, I love helping people with this now because so many of us are just born into this world and programmed to think, like, we just let those thoughts run through our head and we identify with them. We think those thoughts are us, but those thoughts are just our ego, and they, most of the time are very negative, and you just let these thoughts run through your head, never taking control and taking your power back and being like, no, I'm not those thoughts. I'm that stillness, that beautiful silence behind it. I'm the observer of those thoughts. Anyway, I loved that book, and I've probably bought that book 15 times since 12 years ago just to give it out to people. I thought it would help. But if you still struggle with your thoughts and having negative thoughts, I encourage you to read A New Earth. That book was the very first book that ever got me on my path to reading all of these self-help books and changing my life completely, changing myself completely, and becoming a coach.